All right. Let's see who decides to join right now. So far nobody. Uh, Yo, welcome to the stream. This is what up, dude? Okay, so no joke. This story, a true story actually. This happened to me when I was about 2 or 3 years ago or something like that. I was in high school. So there were a lot of us in the art class, right? And yeah, every once in a while we had this really cool teacher show up. There was one day though where we had a substitute teacher who, oh my, it's so weird, honestly. Like, it was a female substitute teacher, right? And she walked into class. I said my name. Meanwhile, I'm looking at everyone else in the class, right? And the next thing I start hearing is gossip. You know, how people had formed a crush on the teacher, and I'm sitting there thinking like, what the fuck? Like, no joke, this actually happened while I was in high school. It was it was weird, to say the least. It was definitely weird. Um like all the guys in the class who were there started we're all in a relationship, right? Who started gossiping about the teacher. And the first thing I'm thinking is like, what the hell? North Devon's Gracian, huh? It's a cool name, but no joke. Like, all these guys were in a relationship, and when the girls heard the conversation after they had left the class, they were pissed. Now, for me at that time, I didn't really have a girlfriend. You know, I honestly couldn't care less. I mean, she was really cool. Like, I mean, she had like this uplifting attitude, you know, that inspired me to keep going on my art project. And let's just say, art class was never the same after that. It was weird to say the least. But yeah, no joke though. Like, all the guys started crushing so hard on the teacher, and it was weird. Now the pair who was with me was also confused, but I was like, I was too busy focusing on my clay project, right? It was super embarrassing and super weird. I mean, when the pair saw that I was no part of this, I mean, she was good. She was glad that I didn't. I mean, I know I wanted no part of that, but like, seriously though, it was super fucking creepy. Like, to no end, it was super creepy. I mean, all these guys who were ninth or 10th grade dudes, um, started crushing hard on the teacher. The funniest thing was, it was when another substitute teacher showed up who was a guy. It was the other way around, and I'm still sitting there thinking like, why? Why is this a thing? And then it was the boys' turn to get jealous, and then they started saying some stuff about how, oh, this teacher's trying to steal our girlfriends and like yada yada yada. But I was like, dude, grow up. Like, in all honesty, just grow up. Now, I'm still working on an art project, right? And I'm sitting there shaking my head like, are you serious right now? Come on. Like, in all honesty, guys, it was super frustrating. It was super, super frustrating. I mean, like, here's the weirdest thing, too. Like, every once in a while, we'd have a substitute teacher. But, whenever it was like a cool new person, I mean, I got along with some of the new teachers pretty well, actually. Like, some of the substitute art teachers were like really cool. I mean, they explained things to us that were, helpful for me when I was doing my clay project. But here's the weirdest thing. Like, whenever the original teacher showed up, silence. And now, I still liked the original teacher. Like, he was gone for like a month or like 2-3 weeks or something like that. I can't remember exactly. So we had a substitute teacher every day. And when, all this gossiping and crap happened throughout the art class, I'm sitting there like literally just trying to focus on my project. All the while, I'm just it's back and forth between the guys and the girls on gossiping. And I wanted to drown it out. So one day, the art teacher said that if we have a substitute that we can listen to music while we're doing our project. I was like, oh, thank the freaking Lord. Like, I did not want to hear about all the gossip about the substitute teacher. And, some of the subs were actually really cool. Like, I got along with them pretty well. I mean, they helped me figure out stuff that I could add on to my clay project. And, I was really thankful for that. But there were some days when, I think it was probably the last day before summer vacation, I think, when we had the strictest teacher, or one of the teachers actually confront everyone in the class about forming these rumors and all that. The amount of roasting that was happening, no joke, everyone started doing it. It was the guys against the guys and the girls against the girls, right? And all the while, I'm sitting there like, I want no part of this. So, I got back to my clay project. Still working on it. I think it was like a turtle coin bank for my grandma, I think, at one point. And, it's like, some days I sat there thinking, like, why? Oh, God. Ugh. Sorry. But, like, in all honesty, though, like, it was definitely weird, like, because the amount of roasting that was happening was, I think it took like the entire class period. Meanwhile, I was the only one done with my clay project finally. We only had like maybe 2 or 3 days left. I finished it in about 2. So most of the kids were held behind because of the principal saying, well, I mean, they had detention, so they had to finish their art projects there. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, what was that? I was so confused. I mean, when the principal saw me leave, he was like, weirded out? Like, more than a little. And I was like, what was that? But yeah, like, no joke though, guys. This all actually happened while I was in high school. And just to know the fact that I was in that class, ugh, no thank you. I would not wish upon anyone of what happened for me during my 9th grade year. No joke. This happened my freshman year of high school. And just unbelievable. I mean, in all honesty, guys, it was just super unbelievable because we have these kids who are like 18, 19, 20 some years old, right? Crushing on like, I was just taking a shot at like 30 some year old teachers who were either guys or girls. All the while, I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the heck? I was super freaking confused, man. I was confused. And, like, in all honesty, it actually weirded me out because it was so annoying that this all happened while I was working on my project in art class. Oh my god, that was so weird. Like, no joke, this actually happened. Like, ninth grade year for me in high school. And, oh my god. That's like literally the only words I can use to describe that. Like, oh my god. Oh, it was such a headache too. I'd come home from school with such a major headache. Like, I mean, I'd come home rubbing the side of my head with two fingers going like this, trying to relax the headache that I had, right? And my grandma asked me, like, Sean, what happened? I was like, art class was super weird. And also a headache. But I did give her the turtle coin bank that I made for her. Just, oh my god. Sorry, guys. Ugh, it was just so weird. Like, just to know that the fact that that actually all happened while I was in high school made going to Moorhead High super awkward for me. I mean, first period was fine, right? I mean, that was like my homeroom for, or like a high school version of homeroom for college. But all the while, the guys, the other classes that I had, I was with some of those people who were doing those rumors and everything. Oh, hang on, guys. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Sorry about that. I had to go blow my nose real quick. But like, no joke though, guys. It was super weird for me. Being in that ninth grade art class with all those guys who were doing those crushes and everything was super weird. But yeah, so I guess really the whole thing that happened with the everything that went on, right? It was just it made no sense to me. I chose to ignore it. I did. Yeah, but you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna cut this live stream here. Because only like one person showed up to it and liked it. But if you guys want to rewatch this, feel free to do so. And but yeah, anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Keep on rocking, Destroyer Nation. Peace out.